The time is finally here. It's something that us people who live in cold climates look forward to every single year. Yes. Outside. Finally get to ride outside. The first outside ride of 2022. It's like hovering around 40 degrees. It's not the warmest, but stuff is melting. Most of the ice is gone from the road, which means I shouldn't slip on my tires, but I'm just so glad I finally get to be outside again. Finally get to be riding my bike, breathing fresh air, not sweating in my basement. Oh, it's getting hard to talk. My mouth is freezing. I did not come prepared well dressed for this, but still, I'm super blessed to be outside. I also, if you follow me on Instagram, know that I got, hold on, car's behind me, 1 second. I had surgery on my knee on December 30th, and it hasn't allowed me to really get outside or do much at all until the last couple of weeks. My knee, to be honest, still isn't 100% there yet. There's still some spots that it hurts, still some movements that it get a little like tweak. So I gotta go back in and get that checked out. But overall, I've felt so just sat down like the last couple of months. It's middle of March now, so 3 months of doing nothing. And I freaking love that I get to be outside now, riding my bike. Woo! Thank you, Lord. Yes. I gotta be honest, I really hate that shot, but I feel like that's every cycling YouTuber's thing, is put that shot in there at least one time on a ride. So we're here, baby, we're here. But there is something I'm really bummed I missed out on, and that's this weekend, MidSouth Gravel race was put on. And it would have been awesome to go down there, ride with some of my friends, meet some other people from Instagram and YouTube that I started to get to know. It would have just been a blast to go and suffer down there with everyone, because I hear that it's usually full of clay and destroys bikes. What's up, guys? Destroys your bikes. You have to like get all stuff either repainted, re-cleaned, everything. And that just would have been fun to suffer through with people. Last year, it didn't happen in Oklahoma because of COVID, but as you know, there's still a MidSouth Gravel video that I have where we got a course put together by Angry Catfish. We went down somewhere in Minnesota, still got to do a beautiful day. It would have just been cool to go and actually do the race. Now after doing Big Sugar, Heck of the North, a couple other big races, it's really fun to go to a big event like that and get to experience something with a bunch of other people. You live in Minneapolis and you have not ridden down the road along the river, you're missing out on one, a pretty nice trail, but then also it's so fun seeing all the big houses, especially closer to St. Paul. There's just massive houses, and it's funny, it reminds me when I was a little kid, my mother, brothers and sister and I, we'd go driving around. My mom's a real estate broker. We would go driving around to really nice spots in New Jersey and just look at the houses. No intent, no, I just look. And we used to call them hubba hubba houses. So that's what, whenever I ride this ride along the river, I always think of my mom, brothers and sister, and my dad. Because it's just, look at the hubba hubba houses. Makes me love them and miss them. They're all still out in Jersey. I'm the black sheep of the family who's not at home, but still love you guys. I love you guys a lot. 10.1 miles down. The goal for today was to get 20 miles. I like to go that extra little 0.1 because sometimes Wahoo and Strava don't shake hands exactly, so it comes out to like 19.9 on Strava, and that's just super annoying to me. So 10.1 miles down. I have a little route that drops me off right at Minnehaha Park from my house, and I absolutely love that because in the summertime you got a little thing over there where you can eat some food. You have the falls where you can go see and chill out. There's usually plenty of people here just outside enjoying, so it's a great little out and back on a beautiful day. So I'm just super blessed. Now I get to ride home and enjoy your ride. I've seen like 4 or 5 of the bikers out today. This is great. I love it. Oh, this is so great. All right, let's go back. Surprisingly enough, my custom-made touchscreen little lightweight summer mountain bike gloves are not good for a ride like this. And overall, I just did not dress warm enough for this ride. I'm cold. I'm ready to be done with this, but luckily I'm like less than 3 miles from the house, so I think I can bear it. But this was so fun. I can't feel my toes, my fingers, and my mouth is definitely starting to go numb, but worth it. Definitely worth it. Back home, ride done. I am frozen, like thoroughly through and through frozen, but feels so great. Now, something that's important when you do rides like this is to make sure that you wash your bike afterwards. I have one of these, hold up, let me show you. There are these little garden sprayers, and I have 2, but you don't really need 2. This one I mixed with some Dawn soap already in there. This is just water. But you come home, if you have a little drain in your basement, it's probably better, or a garage would be best, but I don't have one. Then you just try to spray all of that salty water that you just got in everything off. Even if you just do that, if you don't pass a brush over it, anything like that, just getting all this salty stuff off is still really good after a ride like this. All right, overall ride, hour and a half, a little over 20 miles, averaged almost 13 miles an hour. Let's see, heart rate 132, 1,233 calories. I'm hoping that both of those go down as I get fitter over the season. Average temperature around 37 degrees, hovering around that 40. So overall, it was a great day. I'm showered now, I'm warm, I'm clean. A little hairy because I'm trying to grow out that beard. How's it going? It's horrible. Anyways, I had a blast. If you haven't ridden a bike yet, this could be your year to get on a bike and try it. It's a blast. It's a great way to spend your time. Great exercise as well. Great way to meet other people. All across the board, a great way for you to just make yourself better. If you haven't ridden while it was cold, wear a little bit more than what I had on today, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Overall, though, thank you for watching this. Thank you for liking, subscribing if you haven't. And then for all of you on Patreon, thank you so much, because you're the ones supporting all of the movement, supporting the girls, supporting the pushing and inspiration of other people to get outside. So I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And this one's over. So I'm looking forward to this 2022 riding season. It's going to be a blast. Hasta la próxima, gente. Nos vemos.